It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So last night, after a hard day's work, before starting another hard day's work, half a hard day's work, only part-time at Yahoo after all, I settled myself in front of the television to watch me some Monday Night Football. San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals, the team that I never think is that good because the 49ers always beat them. Remember when the 49ers went 2-14? They only had 2 wins all season, and guess who their 2 wins were against? Arizona. And guess what the final score was both times? 31-28. The Carolina Panthers always had the 49ers number when they were a new team in the 90s. And the Arizona Cardinals, well, 49ers always have their number. And it's what happened again. What was it, 24-9, I would say. 17-0 at halftime. One thing that I noticed, though, teams are still making adjustments at halftime on the 49ers, and they're not making any adjustment in response to that. And after seeing many years of a team that would fall behind early before coming back and winning, it's nice to see the team get an early lead and then have to hang on to win. It's just more exciting that way. But you look at games like Minnesota and Indianapolis, these are games they should have won, but they lost the lead late in the game. They don't seem to be able to react when things have been, even against like Jacksonville, the game I went to, they were ahead. I don't know, they were probably ahead 17-3 at halftime or something. The game they won 20-3, but in the second half they hardly did anything. You know, why is that? Why is that? You tell me. You tell me. So, the light that's always red is red. What a surprise. But every game I get more and more impressed by Michael Crabtree. It's gotten to the point now where Michael Crabtree's playing so well that I worry he's going to be an asshole next summer and hold out. Might get one more good year out of him, and then in the summer of 2011 he's going to be like, I want a bigger contract. See, I told you I was this good. I want all this monies. And of course, wide receiver is probably the least important offensive skill position in football. I mean, you need a receiver to throw to. Just ask Alex Smith, who actually looks like an average quarterback now. Alex has the arm strength, but he reminds me of when I played basketball. So I'm not very coordinated, so that's fine in hockey, and it's funny in volleyball. But in basketball, I suck ass, and part of that is I have no coordination. So what happens is I can pass the ball to my teammates, but it looks awkward. The ball gets there, it gets there quickly, it looks awkward. I just don't do it very well. So you look at Alex Smith when he goes to throw the ball, and you can see his arm strength. And his arm strength is covering up the fact that he doesn't know how to throw the ball correctly. Now remember, Alex Smith has small hands. There are fewer things you can do when you have small hands. There are more things you can do too, such as fumble. But if you want to throw the ball, whether it's release, point, or all those other jargony phrases, your options are more limited with small hands. The ball comes out of your hands only certain ways, and it's really easy for a pass to not quite have that spiral. There's nothing he could do about that now. He should have masturbated more when he was younger. He'd have bigger hands now. We'd be okay. Too late for that. Too late for that. So, sometimes you see him, and he's not like he's throwing a shot put, but the pass, it's not even like a wobbly pass, but it's like he's a knuckleballer. It's harder to catch a pass like that. There's a reason why people throw spirals. It's because they're easier to catch. Now, I can't throw spirals, sure, but I'm not an NFL quarterback either. So, what does it all mean? It means that Alex Smith either needs to get to the Wayback Machine and give him teenage Alex Smith some nice copies of Hustler, or it just means that he's going to have to really focus on his release point and focus on how he turns his wrist when he throws the ball and all of those things. And, you know, Alex Smith will be fine. He will turn out like a Jeff Garcia with a real arm, except watch now what will happen is it'll be like Joe on Family Guy, where he'll get in an accident and lose the feeling in his legs. No, that's not what's going to happen. But what will happen is he finally figures out how to use his arm strength, and then he'll get an injury and he won't have arm strength anymore. And then he will be just like Jeff Garcia, where he will will his way into games and will his way to victory. He will always have the guts, you know. Alex Smith is like that kid who had like a broken home, and you know, he ended up being sent to a foster home, and he almost got, you know, stuck with drugs and stuff when he was a kid, and all it did was make him a well-rounded person with character, and you can't get him down because he's seen worse than you, man. Julius Peppers, big deal. Justin Tuck, so what? He can handle it all because he's a man, because even though he's got really small hands, he's a man. So, Alex Smith will be fine. The team will be fine. I wish Arizona would lose a couple more, because they're going to have to win the division at 9-7. It's the only way they're going to get in the playoffs. The only thing they have is a good conference record and a good division record, but the only tiebreaker that helps is against Arizona. So the time we have for today, visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel at joelshitshow.com.